Okay, so today we will discuss on meditation. I know you are a certified meditation trainee, and meditation plays a very important role in your life. I can say it's a big part of your life now. So I want to know from your
Yeah.
side, when did you start meditation and why did you start it?
So, if I talk about meditation, right? So, I was a person who used to take a lot of stress on smallest of matters. For example, I would say that if I would have a conversation with a friend or a colleague or a family member, I would actually replay the whole conversation in my mind, and I would be like, okay, did I say something wrong, or was I being too intrusive in the conversation, or was I okay? That was a very normal. Even if I had a very normal conversation, my mind would replay the whole conversation in my whole mind, in my entire mind,
Mhm.
all the time. And I would be like, so this would actually create a lot of stress, and then this whole spiral of thoughts will keep doing rounds in my mind. One small thought will lead to the next, and then the other, and then everything would just keep spiraling, right? And then this was one example. Another example was that I used to, I was very indecisive, to be honest. I used to be like, just for example, even to buy a dress, I would seek approval from more than one or two people. I know this is very common among us, but it was very
Yes.
common with me. Like for every dress, I would have to seek approval either from a friend or my sister or anybody, right? So all of this, like, this is a small example of being indecisive. So, this was really, I was actually not me. I was
Mhm.
always seeking guidance from others. I never knew what I really wanted in life. Who was I? Then slowly,
Mhm.
all of this just led to a lot of anxiety eventually, and I was overstressed on the smallest of matters. And then I discussed this with my family, and then my friends, and then they come up with me that why don't you try and meditate? And I said,
Mhm.
yeah, why not? If this is something that can help me out, why not try? Then I tried to meditate. I got some guided meditations from YouTube, and
Mhm.
I tried, but I failed. I could not
Mhm.
focus. I could not concentrate. All of the thoughts would just keep, playing in my mind and doing rounds
Mhm.
all the time. And I was like, oh God, no. And again, that also let me go down into that, or this big pit that I cannot do anything now. Like I started to have self-doubt. Like, will ever in
Mhm.
my life I'll be able to, concentrate or have a control of my thoughts. And then suddenly, not suddenly actually, after a
Mhm.
year or so, I found that there are certain advanced meditation courses which we can opt for, and they actually teach us
Mhm.
how to meditate without any guidance. And
Okay.
I joined one such course, and it was like a year and a half back, and since then this
Mhm.
has done wonders for me. I started to meditate. I started to, so I was more centered basically. So it took me a
Mhm.
long time to actually sit and concentrate and be focused or be calm during the meditation. All those having that uh, calm and peace after
Mhm.
meditating. It came eventually. This is not something that will come as soon as you start with a meditation. This came eventually, and since then, like, I have changed as a person. I am much calmer. I am at
Yes.
peace. I am able to focus. Earlier, my mind was all scattered. I was lost. I used to stay lost in thought, and
Mhm.
people would really come to me and like, "Are you there?" And I would be like, "Okay, I am here." So now I am a lot. I actually can be in the present. I stay in the present, and I am a much happier person. So yeah, this was my whole journey to meditation.
Yeah, I think I can relate to your story because I have also started meditation 2 or 3 years back. And after that point till today, मेरा lifestyle में भी काफी changes आया है I can see. My thought process में मैं कैसे situation को react करती हूँ, my energy, my aura. I can see some good changes in my lifestyle. And I can say that
Mm-hmm.
meditation has molded me in a good way. So from your
Mm.
experience, I want to know how has meditation helped you in your day-to-day life?
Okay, so if I say every morning I have a routine, I have to get up in the morning, I have to do my meditation. If I don't do my meditation, I can't survive that day, to be honest. So,
Yeah, I can relate to that.
yeah. So I get up every morning. I have this daily routine of meditating for at least for 45 minutes, or that can even go to an hour or so. And when I do that, so why do we meditate, right? The whole thing behind it is actually to uh, you know, let all those thoughts that are in our mind. I actually kind of say it like a film. A film is just playing in my mind. It might be negative, it might be positive, it can be anything.
Yes.
It just plays in my mind, and one thought comes in. I do not force and stop that thought, because the more you do that, the more it hampers our own mind. It's like, why isn't that thought going away? We shouldn't do that. And that's what I have learned from my personal experience. So I just let that thought pass by. As soon as the thoughts pass by and things start to slow down, and then there comes a point where I have actually let go of those thoughts, and then I am kind of centered. You know, my mind, I feel like that my mind and body are aligned to that very moment. So meditation helps us in being at that very moment, right? We are in that very moment. We concentrate on our breath. Why do we concentrate on our breath? We concentrate because we are breathing at that very present moment. So when we do that, we feel very calm. We feel at peace. And then there comes one point where we go so deep and we feel so good that it's like there's a sense of tranquility. We feel at peace, and that peace that it comes, right, it's unparalleled. So now imagine at the start of your day, if you would get up in the morning, pick your phone, check which email do I have to reply to. Oh, I have this Instagram. I have this message coming in, I have to reply. You know, all the hotspot thing that's going on. Instead of that, if you can just put the phone aside, keep all our thoughts aside, and just sit there, get into that sense of calm, and then with that calm, and along with that calm, you're also able to focus, right? If we have that focus, we sit for work with that focus, you know how productive we can be. So that is how meditation helps me. Not only helps me at my office work, but also being in the present moment when I'm talking with my family members, with my friends, or with any friend for that matter, right? It really helps me big time that way. Yeah.
Yeah. I think our whole journey from where you did started and अभी तक के लिए जब at least I can say that the meditation एक daily routine का part है. It's very inspirational, and I think for me also meditation is just now part of my life. I mean, I can say that it's a connection between me and my thoughts. I can say that meditation. So, Anita, we have few questions from our followers from last poll. I think we can discuss those questions as well in today's session. I'll just read out those questions one by one. Yeah. So first question they ask, should I always meditate in the same place? I think बहुत लोगों को ये doubt है कि कैसे करें meditation. Should I book some places और एक corner रखे कि जहाँ पे हम meditate करें? And I think I often heard that लोग confuse है कि कैसे meditate करें, कि पद्मासन में बैठ के meditate करें और couch में बैठ के meditate करें और sofa में बैठ के meditate करें. So how should you suggest that? How should we meditate?
So from my personal experience, if I tell you, it does not really matter if you keep changing places, or if you have a corner in your room where you can meditate, that's the best thing. But if you do not have that, and if you feel that you're not able to concentrate at a place or something, so for meditation, from like what I feel is we should have a quiet and calm place, which should be a little dark, where you know there are not many people doing rounds in that room, or there is not much noise from the kitchen maybe, and it's like your own space where you can sit there in that dark space and then so that this helps you go more deep. So that if you have a corner, that's the best thing. And if someone doesn't, then yes, they can make arrangement, like find a very calm spot in their room and then try and meditate. That's what I feel. Yeah.
And क्या लगता है कि meditation हमें पद्मासन में बैठ के करना चाहिए, or we can sit on a couch or on chair and we can meditate it?
So it's like not हर कोई नीचे बैठ के cannot meditate, because people might have joint issues, people might have pain and on their feet
Yes.
or legs or like, especially the aged group of people. So for that, if someone is comfortable sitting in a Padmasana and then doing that meditation, good. If someone is not comfortable doing that, so me personally, I'm not comfortable sitting in Padmasana and doing meditation. So I simply sit on my chair. I sit there and like, you just need to have a very straight body posture. Just sit straight and then concentrate. So if someone is comfortable on sitting on their chair or couch or whatever, they can do it that way also. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Okay, moving to the next question. I think next question is very common, and 90% of people has this question: that how can I find the time to meditate in my busy schedule? So, how would you suggest?
Okay. This is a very common question because, I can very much relate to it because in our day-to-day lives, we need to handle our personal matters as well as office work. So it's a juggle between the both, right? So,
True.
what we can do is if someone is really comfortable getting up a little early in the morning and then find maybe 10 or 15 minutes and then sit and meditate, well and good. If someone cannot do that, so while working, right, it's not that we keep working all the time, right? We do take
Correct.
breaks in between, or sometimes we might step out of our workspace, or sometimes we might
Yes.
just be, scrolling our phone. So instead of just scrolling our phone or doing something of that sort, we might actually sit there at the workspace itself, or maybe find a small place and sit there and meditate. Just feel centered and focused for at least 10 minutes or maybe
Yeah, I
15
think.
minutes at least. If we can make that practice like in between work, it's really good. If even that does not work, maybe after working hours when people are actually free from work, they can find some time and then sit and meditate. So what that does is that after work, you are just letting go of all the stress and you are calm and you have your inner peace. And if you meditate in between work, you just found that 10 minutes of your time to feel focused and centered, and then you go back to work, you will feel that you are able to be more productive. You're able to
Yes.
focus more. So that is how it helps. I hope this really can help people. This answer.
Yeah, I think you are right, and I can relate to that. Actually, I am trying every day कि calendar में at least I book 10 minutes for meditation so that every day I can manage to meditate. Because everyday busy schedule में sometimes it's difficult to find time for meditation. But yeah, I think we can do that one. Okay, with that we can move
Yeah.
to the next question. Next question is, what is the scientific reason behind feeling calm after meditating? So I think this is also a very interesting question, and I think it's time to understand the scientific reason behind meditation. So what do you think? What is the
Mhm.
scientific reason?
As far as I have read from sources, um, there is a network in our brain which is called the default mode network, or we can abbreviate it to DMN. So whenever our mind is wandering, or we are too engaged in thoughts and not so productive thoughts. So it's just like thoughts are coming and going, and we are just juggling between those thoughts. We say that default mode network is active during that time. So what happens is when we meditate, that particular thing, the DMN, meditation dials it down. It pulls it down. And then what happens is if we are in a meditative state of mind, and if we are pulling that thing down, our brain's cell network changes a little. Because of which, even if our mind is wandering, we are able to bring back our mind and focus on the present. So that is one scientific reason that I know of. Yeah.